why failure can help you refine, re-engage, and refocus with success. Look, you are a successful business owner, and you know better than just about anyone else that success and failure in business, well, it's inevitable. But what matters when you hit failure is how you respond to it. And that's what we want to talk about today is some billionaire intelligence. We want to look at what the billionaires do. And billionaires understand that failure is an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to readdress initiatives and rerun the numbers, look at what's been happening so we can figure out how to have better success. And there's 3 guidelines that I want to give you when you engage failure so you can have success and you can learn from the mistakes and things that have happened. And the first thing we really want to pay attention to is some of those guidelines. First, take your time. You've had some mistakes. You're going to relive some of those failures. And sometimes people want to rush through it. And if you go too quickly, if you rush through your failures, you may miss some of the lessons that you need to learn. You may miss some very, very important guidelines and things that you wouldn't have discovered if you rushed right through it. Next, you want to be extra critical. Now, this may be a little hard for some of you to do, but you really want to be hard on yourself. You want to look at what went wrong. You want to have an honest conversation of what happened, and you want to figure out how you can fix it. How does this not happen again? So be critical on yourself. It's okay. And then next, remember, no pain, no gain. Creating that sizable personal fortune, building your wealth outside your business, not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And the super rich move past their failures and they move forward because of their failures and their hurt. They use that pain to refocus, re-engage, and refine their success. This has wealth creation implications for you. It's not ideal to avoid the pain, but you want to use pain when it happens to figure out how you can improve. Those are my 3 tips. Number 1, take your time. Don't rush through the failure. Number 2, be extra critical. Criticize yourself. Look for those failures. And remember, no pain, no gain. Lastly, the last thing, it's a little philosophical step we want to take back. Look in the mirror and remember that everything that went wrong, it's your fault. Now, have a smile on your face when you say that, but look in the mirror and tell yourself it's all your fault. And that's okay. It's not about being self-sabotaging. This is about being honest with yourself and moving forward with even greater insight from the lessons you learned. For example, the other day I had an issue with my team and there were some things that broke down. My team member didn't really understand what I was asking, and we had some little errors in the marketing side of the business. Really no big deal. But I had to look at those and I had to say, that's my fault. That's my fault as a leader because I didn't clearly communicate with the team. I didn't clearly delineate the goals. I had to look back and say it's my fault, not their fault. So let's say you had the collapse of a business venture and it may be attributed to another person who's really running that business on a day-to-day operation. Well, guess what? It's still your fault because you failed to identify those weaknesses in that individual and really see a possibility for improvement. So, failure, use it to refine, refocus, re-engage. We don't like failure, but it is an inevitable part of life. And when it happens, use it to your advantage so you can keep building your personal wealth outside your business. I'm Tim McNeely. I'm in your corner. Get out there. Make it a great day.